A replay.
Well, that's the first one. I won that one.
What happened there when they called you back? There's John Hilton chasing you. Did you just call and run or what?
No, it landed actually on an angle, and I thought I'd won it, so I just took off.
You didn't mind tossing again?
No. It's 2 in a row now.
2 out of 2. So
Channel 9 at Football Park for the knockout first semi-final between Norwood and South Adelaide. A crowd of barely 20,000 people have seen Gallagher win the toss, but it's Naylor who comes away with the ball first. Bennett for South Adelaide from the half-back line. On the outer side, it's Hughes. Puts the Redlegs towards the half-forward line. Getting underneath the ball, Hartfield can't bring it down. And a free kick, but not Hartfield, it's Lachlan. A free kick is going against South immediately. It happened to them last week in the opening minutes. And Mousley wants Lachlan behind the mark. Lachlan says, I should be in front. The umpire wins and Lachlan will go back.
And Neil Button's open up again with those Sanchus protecting that bruised heel.
Palmer out of the South Adelaide side has been replaced by Farquhar. Lachlan from 55 metres out. The breeze at his back. Drop punt underway. Going to be struggling for distance. Offline as well. The big leapers are in. Through goes South Adelaide's Bennett. But with him, Balasani gets it back now. Craig around the corner into the score. Craig, it's at Thomas and taken by Hartfield. Number 7 in the screen, but it was Hartfield who's taken the mark 10 metres out right in front. Should boot this one. Through the middle. And the first goal on the board in the opening minute and a half to Norwood, Brenton Hartfield.
And Neil Baum, of course, heavily involved again. There he is, number 24. He got the handball out to Thomas. Thomas hooked it around, and it was Brenton Hartfield who loves kicking goals, and he's kicked plenty of them of late. Norwood have opened well. They look extremely good, and as I mentioned before, Neil Button, he's got those Sanchus on. A tremendous effort to be able to play with a bruised heel. 1 goal Norwood, South Adelaide yet to open their account.
Officiating umpires today are Hilton and Mead. It's Hilton that puts the ball down. Hawkins went high, Gallagher the crumbs. Hasn't gained much distance at centre-half forward. Baines played poorly last week, gets his first kick forward. Out in front goes Stemper, gathers beautifully, chips in short towards centre wing, and has found teammate Andrew Ace. Norwood going forward as Ace chips short. Fosdyke left alone again. This happened plenty of times last week, and Duncan Fosdyke has the ball. Centre half forward, Robin White, Jenkins for Norwood, held without possession, play on the ball. Through goes Jenkins, the handball's good. There's a chance for Lachlan, he's run down. Good defensive work by Robin White for South Adelaide. Collared Lachlan on the 10-metre line, and his kick is astray. 1 point to Norwood, 1-1.
The Panthers in their first attacking movement. Well, it's not a good kick, dropping shorts. The Bickler couldn't make it. Winding his way through Neely. Neely, good tackle. Miller in trouble. Ball held to him. No, the umpire rules. Holding the ball against the shadow of Michael Aish, and is to be taken by Nicholson at centre half back.
Here comes grandstand side, although Linky came in for the side and forces him to the outer side. The kick is over the head of Noble. Aikens caught. Nobody's supporting. 3 Norwood players out there. It's Hughes that gathers. Slips it back to Noble. In turn has Nicholson running for him. A long handle is not a good one. Out comes Keane and straight into Thomas. The umpire says that he raised the elbow. The free kick to Norwood. That's centre wing. Keith Thomas. Number 7 for the Redlegs. They're 1-1. South haven't scored. We've been playing for 4 minutes. Baum pushed Brooksby out, took the mark from behind. It's been allowed. The big fella to the left foot. Chips in short. Oh, good pass. Magnificent play by Neil Baum. Saw Andrew Ace drifting into the pocket on his own and headed the ball in that direction. An important toss won by Philip Gallagher at the start of the game. Gave Norwood opportunity, first opportunity with this breeze, which we would estimate is worth 2 or 3 goals. Andrew Ace fires towards goal. Umpire runs to his left. He's offline. The second point to Norwood now at the 4-minute mark. They're 1-2. South Adelaide, no score.
It was a bad miss by Andrew Ace too. Have a look at Neil Baum. Plenty of body work. No doubt about that mark. He caught it for sure, and he set Andrew Ace up, who missed with a poor shot for goal.
Brooksby's kick is going to drop short. Not a good one. Turnbull might be just outside his distance. No leads coming at the moment. And the Norwood Rover going back to kick long. Be 45 metres out. The breeze is helping him. Undecided. He's not certain of making the distance. Gets a lead from Jenkins into the pocket. Kicks into the man finally. Butters up at Hawkins there. Can't get clear. A chance now for Keane to get clear, but he can't do it. Ace handball, not good. Lachlan back in defence. White goes down. Turnbull tries to get his way through the pack. And the umpire rules the ball has been held to that player. Despite the protestations of Naley that he's holding the ball, will bounce about 30 metres out in front. Brooksby and all pushed out of the way by Baum. The umpire saw that one. Whoop! He gave it back in a hurry. Just about lost his teeth. And Brooksby bolts off, but the umpire is forcing him to come back across the line. And this time he's going to bring it back. No, he doesn't know where to go. Brooksby kicks long to the outer side, looking out there for Hawkins. The ball just lands in play and it goes out of bounds at centre wing.
Oh, I think Neil Baum went a little bit too far then, throwing the ball into an opposing player's face, and then he tackled another player and gave away two 15-metre decisions. Not good stuff.
Hawkins, ace the free kick. 1981 McGarry medalist. What a worthy winner he is. Kicks towards centre half forward. There's a Norwood mark and a good one. Peter Lachlan in the action again. Lachlan back into the Norwood side after injury, goes short. Bad checking by South Adelaide has allowed Jim Michaelini at centre half forward to take the mark. Big Jim playing his 100th game today. A mighty effort after tremendous injuries that he's had throughout his career. Jim with the breeze slightly at his back. Puts a drop punt on its way. It's going awfully close. Oh, it's a goal. A lot of pushing and shoving in the square, but the whole umpire singing in a goal. Peter Mead went in to talk to Graham Brooksby, but the goal has been allowed. 1 goal to Michaelini, 2 to Norwood now. 2-2, South Adelaide, no score.
There's a bit of byplay there too between Neil Baum and Phil Brooksby. Barmy had a big smile on his face. He was pretty happy that the goal was scored. Great effort, Michaelini. There's Neil Baum. Still having a bit of chat with Phil Brooksby. There'll be a bit more of that before the game's over. That is for sure. 2-2 Norwood. South yet to score.
At the bounce, Button and Hawkins. Button's tap. Thomas gets his boot to the ball towards the half-forward line. What South didn't need was a bad start, and they look like they're getting it at the moment. Ace through. Lachlan can't break clear. Gets the handball away. Getting back in defence. South Clark dropping the ball again. Clark with a player that replaced Stuart Palmer. Long kick in by Thomas. And it's going to be well offline for 1 point to Norwood again.
Ian, I think this win could be probably worth even more than 2 or 3. There could be 4 or 5 in it. And if that's the case, Norwood will be certainly looking for a big start.
Peter, it's become stronger as the afternoons progress, and it could become really fresh by, say, halfway through the afternoon.
South Adelaide full-back Philip Brooksby. A little underside. Gets a lead from Mousley. Hawkins leads to the centre of the ground. It's wide of him. Up high, it's a Norwood mark again, and another good one, Duncan Fosdyke. Fosdyke has Gallagher loose. Oops, run down by Robert White, but held his ground firmly. Strong and late tackle by White. Gallagher took it well. Now goes short. The lead from Jenkins gathers, slips it over the top, and down goes Jenkins. Hartfield the chance from 35 metres. It's on its way, and it's a goal again. Norwood starting brief in this first semi-final at Football Park. 3-3 to South Adelaide, no score.
He has the ball, however, towards his skipper and Baines. Coming through, Mousley leaves the football behind. Baines against Gallagher. Mousley butters up again. He's too slow to get rid of the ball. What a great tackle, Michael Ace. At the bounce, Baum gets it back. In there quickly, Brooksby, Baum as well, but it's against Baum this time. Hello, players going in, getting just a little bit tense, the situation.
8 scoring shots to none. Up towards midfield, one hand of Mark Thomas. He's been a very consistent performer for Norwood right throughout the season. Plays on quickly onto the left boot, up towards centre half forward. Hartfield from behind, but the punch came away there from Hawkins, who looks a bit lackadaisical. Gave it to Fosdyke in effect off the hands of the pack. And he found Danny Jenkins loose on the half-forward line, about 35 metres out from goal. Pretty acute angle, though. He'll look inboard. There aren't any leads on offer yet. He'll settle, so he's going to have a shot at goal. Oh, he used the breeze very intelligently there, but the ball won't screw back far enough, and it's through for another minor score to Norwood. There, 3 goals, 6-24 points, and South Adelaide yet to score. Look at the kick, and it finds Turnbull. Oh, Turnbull, that his nose rearranged there by a South Adelaide defender. I couldn't quite pick up who that was, but I think it was Naley. And very stupid, really, attempted tackle, spoiling there by the South Adelaide player in Naley, giving the opportunity now for Turnbull on the half-forward line. He's about 40 metres out from goal. No leads on offer, so people are convinced that he can kick the ball a substantial distance. Oh, it's a beautiful kick too. Very balanced, steady and straight. So that's put the centre for Norwood's fourth goal. They're 4 goals, 7 running away in this first quarter, and South Adelaide yet to score.
But Gallagher gets the free kick to the half-forward line. Barm on the lead. Ball at the back of the pack. Michael Ace back turns beautifully. Gets out the pass, and that's a beauty. Hartfield. Lace out. What a dominant figure. When he gets that ball, it's panic stations by the whole South defence. And Norwood just gobble up those passes. It's his fourth kick. Hartfield got it through, his third goal. Norwood goes from strength to strength in this first quarter. Slaughtering South at the moment, 5-7 to the Panthers, 1 point.
Oh, that beautiful movement, Ace, but this is the area where South are falling down in that forward pocket. Hartfield should have had 5 goals so far. He missed one with a poor shot, which fell far short, and he missed a very easy mark. So really a potential 5 goals out of the forward pocket, 24 minutes into the first quarter. That's diabolical.
Fair play at all. The kick towards centre half forward. Barm. Oh, and who said he's too big? Have a look at him. A beautiful mark by the strong Neil Barm, and he's doing everything right for the legs at full forward at the moment.
There's one thing certain about this kick, David, it will make the distance.
Barm from 50 metres. Oh, it's not going to Peter's going to lob in the square, but it's a Norwood mark. Peter Lachlan in the square, and no wonder Norwood sought this man. What a talented player he is, and how, in the name of goodness, did Richmond let him come to South Australia to play with Norwood. What a player he is. 7 kicks already from half forward. Lachlan rigs a goal. His first. Norwood 6, 6-7, and Peter Lachlan's a star.
Certainly is, David, and I've watched the way he's running today. He's still a bit tentative on that ankle, but geez, opened up beautifully in the first quarter. But Neil Barm's mark was sensational. He didn't really look as though he was going to get anywhere near the ball, but he took it off the top of the pack, and I made the comment, you see his mark now, but I made the, let's have a look at him right from behind. Up he goes. Sensational grab. The kick was a poor one, and I saw him practicing by kicking through after the event. He wasn't happy with the kick.
To contest the knock will be Michael Annie. Got it too. Thomas caught high. Round the neck, says the umpire, and here's an opportunity again for Norwood through Keith Thomas to goal. 30 metres out. Rather acute angle, and Thomas with his 8th kick. Unobtrusive player is Keith Thomas, but what a find he's been also. The kick that's mighty good. Split the centre. Norwood storming in this first quarter. They're 7-7. That's the first goal to Thomas. They lead now by 48 points. Peter Marker.
Well, last week, David, Port Adelaide kicked 5-10 in the first quarter against South and won the game in that quarter, and Norwood are doing even better.
The ball down. Farquhar for South Adelaide. Short. McIntyre wants it. One grab, can't complete it. Collins the shepherd. Oh, Colasanti takes White out, and White wants to go on with it. Colasanti, White on the ground. Not happy about it at all. The umpire are not upset about it at the moment. Ace on the lead. Barm over the top. Butler. Jenkins half forward line. Hooks around the corner. Goes in long. Goes in just offline. And while South were concentrating on the fight behind the play, Norwood nearly snatched another goal.
Needs to sit for him, however. Pushing it in front now. Gains control. Hooks back with his left foot towards the full court area. Linky. Can't mark. McIntyre. Linky through the legs. Gets a hurried kick. But across comes Noble. Bailey beats him to the ball close to the line. All keeps it in play. A strong tackle came from Teal. Bailey back to Linky. Bennett fumbles. Unloaded. South can't control the ball. There's a free kick. And it's Norwood's. Keith Thomas again. Kick number 9 is a short one. Chance for Harradine. Michael Ace went in strongly. Now Bennett. Fumbles off his boot and out of play. Right half forward flank for the Panthers.
I would say that would have taken a lot of confidence out of the Panthers, David, because they had 3 or 4 opportunities then to score and couldn't do it.
By Nicholson on the half-back line. The handball goes out. Jenkins, the running player. Back now. Gallagher, here's a chance. Big Jim Michaelani puts it on its way up towards the pocket. Barm out in front. Can't bring it down. The 2 Brooksby twins there. Joined by Hartfield. Philip Brooksby on the bottom of the pack. Barm in. His brother doesn't like it. The twins are upset with both performance, and watch them go. The action on Channel 9. Players just getting a little Car bring it down. A chance for Collins, provides the run. Looking to pass off, he puts it out in front of Harradine. Stemper there with him. Good mark, Harradine. Pushed away from that player. Back to Hartfield. He puts it to the half-forward line. Harradine and Gallagher. Gallagher, well done. Beautiful mark. Used his body beautifully to get it. Just the attack side of the centre circle.
To the open territory at centre-half forward. There's a race between Aitken and Teal. Aitken all beautifully caught by Teal. That's a marvellous tackle, Jimmy Teal. Very strong. And a well-earned free kick at centre-half back.
Forward line, Fosdyke up there at the second grab. The legs in attack again. Gallagher provides some run, kicking in long towards Baum. Brooksby back there at the back of the pack. Jenkins into the open goal. Oh, do you think he read that magnificently? Could not possibly miss. Careered 100 metres from centre wing and ran in to boot his first. And the legs have got goal number 8 on the ball.
Norwood have done what South couldn't do. They got one going to the southern end, and it's Danny Jenkins, the prolific runner, loves kicking goals, and as Ende said, read it like a dream.
Mistake by the South Adelaide defender. Hooked in now by Andrew Ace, but he's well offline. Searching for it as Brooksby can't find it. Oh, and it dropped in his lap. Unbelievable. He never had a clue where that ball was as the defence to the outer side. Bennett's out there. With him is Fosdyke, joined by Reid, who should clear for the Panthers. Michael Annie back there. Reid gets around him. Oh, can't make the second tackle. Has an area, and he's gone for holding the ball. And Fosdyke, who did well to get back in the action, gets the free kick from inside the half-forward line. Puts it into Baum. Bain back in defence. Oh, they spoil one another. Baum, or at least it's Hartfield who comes out. Looks back. Goal! Another Panther mistake in defence. Hartfield's 4th goal. And the legs off to a great start in the second half.
Thomas over the shoulder, puts it in the square. Michael Annie almost took the mark. South the chance, or the handball, intercepted by Ace. In he goes strongly. All attempted to kick off the ground by Butler. But the umpire's seen it as a kicking in danger. And it'll be the free kick to the 1981 Magarey medalist.
A lot of people don't agree with some of the interpretations on kicking in danger, David, and OK, technically that one was there, but it wasn't particularly dangerous.
Michael Ace chips from 30 metres out. He's made no mistake. That's his first goal. Norwood have got 2 in 5 minutes in the third quarter. They're 10-10 now. South 2-8.
They've gone out of the game. I notice even the Norwood players are not finishing off their work like they did earlier.
Michael Ace caught one in the back. He takes the free. He's at centre-half forward. And he's already kicked 1 goal in this third term. Being shadowed by Rod Miller. This will be his 10th kick, however, as I was saying, being shadowed by Rod Miller, but still managed to have 10 kicks in the 17 minutes into the third quarter. He fires towards goal. Is that his second for the quarter? It's gone awfully close. The goal umpire indicates it's a full pointer. 2 to Michael Ace, 11 to Norwood. They've made a change also. Colasandy on, button off, but Norwood well in control, lead by 58 points.
Nailey apparently, oh, look at the blood coming down Nailey's face there. That was that heavy tackle there by Nicholson that split up the eye. And over the top comes Colasandy, and he's paid the mark at centre-half back. Widder changes tack, goes to the outer side, the lead of Stemper. Oh, that's a fine mark, Andrew Ace. Gee, do you think he ever got up too far for that player? A chance, however, for Michael Ace now. Well tackled. Oh, beautiful tackle put on him by Farquhar.
South kick clear. Bennett goes high with Thomas. Fosdyke to Crumbs, steadies, puts one on its way. It's going awfully close to the line. Touched on the line, or is it a mark to Norwood? Right on the umpire, 1 point. Brendan Hartfield not happy with that, but it's a point to Norwood. 11-17, 2-11 South Adelaide.
A kick in. Looked a little unlucky there, Norwood. It had to either be a mark or a goal. Looks back towards full forward. Who's there? Lachlan, Andrew Ace, Michael Ace it is. Miller back, goes for the safety of the line. Thomas, he appeared to be pulled off the ball. Yes, he was. And a free kick goes to Keith Thomas in the full forward right pocket. This will be kick number 18. Had a fine game, holding it for the check side. Away goes the kick, and the umpire does not move a muscle except to indicate that he's got his second goal on the board. And into time on of the third quarter, Norwood an unassailable lead, 12-16 to South Adelaide's 2-11.
This is it out wide to Bennett. Bennett puts it high into the pockets. The Bickler and Winter. It's Winter that leads. Oh, great mark. Bruce Winter falling, tumbling, kept his eye on the ball and took a great mark very close to the line. Played well at full-back, Winter also. Kicks Norwood clear towards half-back. Hawkins up again. Nailing the crumbs, gets a hurried kick away, dribbles along the ground. Stemper, who's also been solid in defence. Gallagher, one of Norwood's best three players, thumps them forward again. Baines out in front of Motlop, who's on the ground, and he takes the mark at half.
Slattery kicks wide. Allen thumped away by Noble, gives Mousley the chase. Too much pace, however, going through brilliantly. Andrew Ace over the half-forward line, go the legs. On the lead is Baum, thumps it down. Barker in defence. Baines wants a handball out, and that's the way the ball travels. Short. Butler.
At centre half-back, Shane Butler plays on. He's going to be collared by Turnbull. South Adelaide fiddling again. Brooksby gets it back. Oh, straight to Fosdyke. Fosdyke to Lachlan. He heads in towards goal. And you can put away your glasses. Oh, to won the first semi-final. We're only 3 minutes into the last quarter. The second goal to Lachlan. Norwood are 13-16. South Adelaide 3-11. Peter Marker.
Atrocious mistake there by Graham Brooksby, David. Lachlan took full advantage and kicked the goal, and you made the comment that Norwood had won the first semi-final. I think that was pretty obvious about midway through the first quarter.
And a very good player for Norwood since transferring from Woodville. There's Michael Ace in his shadow. Oops, Ace caught one there. Tough and courageous is Michael Ace, however. Short of wind just at the moment. He's at half-back and he's in a bit of trouble. Rod Miller has worn him like a glove today. And the job that he's done has been good. Ace has had 13 kicks. However, Turnbull that takes it on this occasion, puts it back towards centre wing. Button. Bennett runs the wrong way and then straight into trouble. Trying to get a handball out of it. The umpire says that he's holding the ball. The free kick to Hartfield. Hartfield's booted 4 goals. He's far, far too out to score on this occasion. Puts it to centre half forward. Beautiful mark by Fosdyke. Treads out the handball to Gallagher. Gallagher chips in short, looking for Baum. Back it comes to Gallagher in the 1-2. Plays to the boundary. Oh, magnificent football. Magnificent football by Norwood. Gallagher. Jenkins gave the lead into the square. A magnificent pass from Gallagher, and now Denny Jenkins is only 3 metres out. Kick number 14 is a goal. It's Denny Jenkins' second. He's played well. Norwood have played superbly. An ample time to recover. Now fires towards centre half forward. McIntyre one hand. Nicholson in trouble. Trying to force his way through was Collins. But finally it's Teal that gets clear for Norwood. To the outer side. Oops. White has a dead heat. With Hughes. Down they go. Both to their feet now. Michael Ace in trouble. Has 2 South Adelaide players on him. Gets held without the ball. And takes the free kick, centre wing out of side. Peter Martin.
Well, he plays that one pretty well, David, and I tend to agree with the umpire's decision then. Michael Ace puts himself in such a position where if you grab him, he hasn't got the ball. You've got to play it to him.
Kick to the half-forward line. Good mark. Turnbull. 20 metres out in front. This will be his 15th kick. He's put in his typical courageous effort. Shouldn't miss from here. Has got one in the first quarter. Towards the golf course end. The umpire doesn't move. Turnbull's second goal. And Norwood go on their merry way into the preliminary final. 15-16 the legs. 3 goals, 12 South Adelaide.
Well, Greg Turnbull doesn't miss many goals, and it was indicative there. In front of goals, 15, 20 metres out. He won't miss them. And he's picking up fitness, Turnbull. Last week he kicked 3 goals in the last quarter to finish the game off very well. And this week he's running a lot more than I've seen him in the past. 15-16 the legs, South Adelaide 3-12.
A disappointing performance this by South Adelaide. They're out of the finals. 2 games, 2 losses. Gallagher boots Norwood forward again towards centre half forward. Oh, Ace. From behind, worked himself into the front position. A great mark. Plays on quickly, looking for Baum. Brooksby in front. The crumbs to Andrew Ace. Jenkins in the square, takes it, accepts it gratefully. Throws his arms in the air. A magnificent team effort by Norwood. Danny Jenkins' 3rd goal. Norwood are 16-16. South Adelaide 3-12. 11 minutes gone. Peter Martin.
Well, Andrew Ace's handball then, David, was as good a positive attacking handball as you've ever seen. Michael Ace's work was brilliant, but if we can see the Andrew Ace handball, that was magnificent. In he comes. The handball is super. Made it very easy for Jenkins for his third. 16-16 Norwood, South 3-12.
At the bounce, Button again taps it away. Motlop almost had an airy. Fosdyke. Through goes Motlop again. Tackled by White. Gallagher in support to the half-forward line. Baines coming across. Couldn't get it. Hartfield around the corner. Lachlan well clear. His ankle appeared to stand up well. Centres it up to Turnbull. 30 metres clear, and he's got it 30 metres out in front of goal. The Norwood attacking division running rings around the South defence. They've done it all day, although the looseness has been coming from further afield. Right from the opening moment, South couldn't find the Norwood Guernseys. Turnbull, another one. Started to go away at the last moment. Picks his third. It's a slaughter at Football Park. On the ball at the moment. Motlop looking for support. Gets it from Gallagher. Slips out a handball wide. Thomas in the air. Lachlan will be a leaper. Great mark. Never looked like missing it. Grabs for the toes. Cramping up. As well he might. He missed that one last week with the injury. But just have a look at this mark on replay. 3 South defenders. Nobody could get there. And Lachlan yet another mark. He's got it 40 metres out in front. Booted 2. Only his 13th kick, but still a fine performance for a half-forward man. Kick is going to be home, I think. His third. Norwood rubbing into a very wounded Panther at the moment. 18 goals, 16 to South's 3 goals, 12.
There's 6 goals to Norwood so far in the last quarter, and South Adelaide have only added the point, and they're going with the breeze. That's a clear indication of the superiority of the Red Leg side, and I guess that Neil Baum, he came off the ground a little while ago, would be a later.
Lee McIntyre in front, Teal from behind. Naily taps it out to Collins, all too slow, gets run down, and away go the legs again. Nicholson, decisive handball to Ace, slips it over cleverly to Motlop, has the luxury of a bounce, now drives in towards centre-half forward to Lachlan. Back it goes to Hartfield. Norwood doing as they like. Hartfield's 40 metres out, puts one on its way, but on this occasion he's offline. Brenton Hartfield has kicked 4 for the day. On that occasion, just offline. A point to Norwood, 18-17. South Adelaide, 3 goals, 12.
Well, Norwood are starting to look like champions. They're finessing. Brenton Hartfield's movement through half forward then was brilliant.
Clear. Uses his pace to advantage, kicks towards the full forward area, but Nicholson in the way again. Slips it back to Winter. Winter goes out wide and finds Hughes. Hughes' long handball is a good one. Stemper, run for him as Nicholson, but not a good handball. Stemper butters up, however. Goes short, looking for Hartfield in front, and behind it's Brooksby. Gets into the back of Hartfield, and he takes the free kick, centre one out of side. Border 18-17, South of 3-12, and Hartfield 16th kick. Towards centre-half forward. Farquhar takes possession, needs support. Oh, his handball has been smothered. Chance for Norwood again. Hartfield, Ace to Turnbull. Turnbull's going to be collared on it. Runs the gauntlet and runs out of trouble. Slips it over to Jenkins, who falls over. He in turn gives it to Lachlan. Pressured. Ball close to the line, now out of play. Left forward pocket alongside the behind post. And Norwood, by golly, they've played well. This last term has been a fantastic quarter by Norwood. The throw in. Button from behind, gets the tap back, goes to Brooksby, who fumbles. Turnbull's held without the ball. And Greg Turnbull, who's already kicked 2 goals in this last quarter, a great chance with his 18th kick to bring up his 4th goal for the game and 3rd for the quarter. Turnbull is only 30 metres out. Angle is nothing to speak of. He's kicked 3 goals. He's kicking into a slight breeze, but Norwood has shown that they can kick goals into this breeze. Turnbull has made no mistake whatsoever. 4 to Turnbull. Norwood are 19-17, South of 3-12.